Welcome to my YouTube channel, Julia Neilcraft. So here we are again, time for another Dawn and Julia Create. And Dawn chose the challenge this time and I love her so much for it. So she sent me this lovely little package. She did send me a card, which I misplaced, but I know what was in it. Thankfully this arrived on a day that I was busy packing lots of parcels, so I didn't have time to panic. But basically, she has sent me some papers. So we have these, and they are just very pretty. These are little Kanban background things. So I presume she has the other half of those. We have some gorgeous Marry Me Small Art stickers. There's some more papers there that I didn't see. Okay. We have these Santoro stickers, some fussy cut flower things and a butterfly, some gems and some gorgeous embellishments, and I can spy some of our Dawn's handmade flowers in there. So we have got some ribbon, some flowers, some butterflies, some frames. So Dawn has said, I think I've created a monster because it was me that first suggested a time challenge and now Dawn's running with it. So yeah, this one's on me. So Dawn has said we've got to make 2 cards. We are only allowed 15 minutes per card. I've lost the card, but I know she said gesso. We were allowed to include gesso and black pen and glue, obviously. But so we've only got 15 minutes per card, but if we pick something up from all of these bits and pieces, we then have to use it in the card. So there's none of this, I wonder if, none of that. As soon as we pick it up, it's got to go in the card. And we've only got 15 minutes per card. So I am just going to pause the camera, get my card blanks, get this arranged in some sort of arrangement, and we will have a go. This should be fun. This should be fun. And if it's not fun, I'm choosing the challenge for next time. No, Dawn, I love you. You know I love you. Okay, so let's get organised. So I've got all my bits and pieces in front of me. I've not been able to arrange it in a way that I can just automatically pick things up, so I'm going to tell you which piece of paper or embellishment I'm going to pick up, just in case I end up having to move things around. So that's 15 minutes on the timer. I'm going to press start and let's get started. So I'm going to start off with this bit of paper here, and I'm just going to glue that across the whole card base. Oops. And we will see how we get on. I'm hoping my glue is going to play ball because with the timer restriction, yeah. And I'm not sure, I'm going to have to keep sort of tapping my phone so that it doesn't go off, if you know what I mean. Right, yeah, it sort of disappears off the screen, which always makes these things. I'm also filming this sort of Saturday lunchtime, even though this is due to go up at 6 o'clock tonight. So there's lots of noise in the house, so I apologise in advance for that. But yeah, that's life. That's life, and I'm sure we all craft in amongst mayhem. We all craft surrounded by our families. It's just, it is what it is, you know. So I did laugh though, because it's like my YouTube voice is like, hello, welcome to YouTube, and it's like so much energy. Right, so we've got that. I am now going to tear the edges of this, and I think we'll get some torn edges going on. Right, I'm also going to pick up this rose one, so just to try and show you what I'm doing, and I'm going to pick up that polka dot one as well. Have to say that the things that Dawn has put together coordinate beautifully, which if you're going to be doing a challenge like this, it makes it an awful lot easier. So let's go for something along the lines of that. Yeah, there's not time. See, sometimes, sorry, I'm sorry I touched those flowers, but that was getting it off my card. That wasn't me sort of umming and ahhing, so I'm not counting that. This is called trying to work within a space that is on my desk and allowing you to see as much as possible. So I'm hoping I'm let off with that. Let me try and check the time, and of course it doesn't. It does this out 12 minutes. We've still got plenty of time. We're doing okay. Right. Let's get that on there. Like so. So we've layered up some of those papers there, and I've got like the torn edges this side and the straight edges that side, and I'm just going to neaten that all off. Okay, then I am looking at those frames. Now, to be honest, these frames are a bit too shiny for my liking, so I am going to probably cover them with gesso. Right, I'm being really careful about what I'm picking up here. We've got this too, which is kind of what I was thinking. So I want one of these girls, I think. Well, I'm going to have to use her now anyway. But something like that. I've got to use this little one now. Right, okay. That's fine. Yeah, it's all good. Right, I'm just going to go with it. We don't have time to faff. So I'm going to, let's get these, are they sticky backed? Pillowmageddon. Yeah, oh, they are sticky backed. Excellent. Right, so we'll stick that there, and then we'll get the other one. Pop that like so. And then I'm going to get her and pop her just, that's it. I feel I need to do some fussy cutting because I'm sure Dawn will say, I bet Julie I'll fussy cut into this. Right, so we've done that. Right, I'll pick this up again, so now I need to use another element from it. I'm just wondering whether we should get the, we have two. Possibly. Right, let's go with that. Oops, sorry, I'm kind of off screen. Right, so we've got that. Now I'm going to grab my gesso because those frames definitely need knocked back. And as I said, I do apologise for the noise. Right, let's grab a bit of gesso, and I'm just going to blend some of this together and knock that frame back because I'm not one for shiny. Yeah, yeah. I'm afraid my days of MIDI card and sparkle have passed. For me, I may get it back again at some point, but at the minute it's not really what I'm fancying. Right. I can't remember whether Dawn had mentioned about distress inks or something, but right, let's get some of these flowers. So once we've picked it up, we have to use it. So let's get some of those. We've got, oh, I shouldn't have picked it up. Right, okay. I like the flower, I just don't like the depth it's given it. Now let's get it down. I'm going to pull this apart. I'm going to just massacre this flower. And I've still used it. There we go. Not really what I need to be doing when I've got a time limit on. Anyway, I'm calling that used. I'm calling that used. Right. So, I'm going to pull that apart. And then we've got some of these yellowy ones that we can just pop in around here somewhere, like so. And I'm just going to, what was the time? 8 minutes. Right, let's try and get a bit of, to be honest, I would probably spend a bit more time shaping these, but I'm going for the speedy effect. Right, so. We have, yeah. That's, yeah, right. Let's get that bit down, and then we'll maybe get a floral element going on at the top as well. I'm kind of wishing that those weren't as white, and I can't remember if Distress inks were on it, and I can't find my card. Unfortunately, it's like the house at the minute, like my husband started working on the studio, but it just means that like I've got bikes in the living room, and yeah, all sorts of stuff just keeps getting moved about. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this brush, and I've not dipped it in ink, so I have no idea. That's got a greeny colour on it. No idea what colours are on it, but it might just take the whiteness off, and I'm not classing that as cheating because I've not used an ink. I've used a tool. Yeah, that's just taken the starkness of it off for me. Right, I'm thinking let's use this little bit of paper that we've got left over here, and I'm going to choose one of the stickers. I've got 6 minutes left. Let's go for... oh no, because I need to, oh no, I can do, so I'll cut it first. Right, let's have these 3 words here. So I'm going to cut them down first, and then I'm going to pop them on. Let's see. These are not the easiest to peel off, which is interesting because I've been looking at these stickers for a while and wondering whether I wanted to get them. So, ease of use. Right, so we've got create and inspire. Sorry, I'm trying to... also feel like I don't want to stop the camera because obviously I'm on a time restriction. But yeah, I have to say that these are, I mean, I love the words and I love the fact they're semi-transparent, but they are not easy to get off the sheet. I have to apologise for the state of my nails as well. They are needing taken off and redone. Right, I don't have time for that. Right, so we've got create, so let's get that turned into a bit of a flag. And then we've got this little bit here that I can use as a little extra somewhere. Yeah, I'll pop that, so we'll pop that behind there. I'm annoyed because I want the rest of those sentiments, but I just think I could be here all day. And oh, how much time do I have? 4 minutes 19. Let's have a see what we can do. Right, so we've got create there. Okay. I'll try. Ooh, my iPad's just fallen over. We will try. Oh, there we go. I've got the second one. So I've got create a dream. Okay. Got that one we can cut down. Tuck that under there. There we go. Create dream. Let's see if we can manage to get inspire out as well, although I have run out of that brown thing, but we can see if I might just sort of stick it on the actual card if I can manage to peel it off in time. we go. Got it. I'm going to pop the Inspire this side. There we go. And then try and rub that down. Okay. So let's get our black pen and do some doodles and some splashes, and I think we could be close to calling this one done. Okay, oops. This is so not my style of card at all. Right, splashes, splishy splashes. Need water and a paintbrush. Right, let's get some gesso. Gesso. I've not done my doodling. How much time do I have? 1 minute 37. So we will be managing what we manage, I think. So I've got a few splishy splashes on there. Right, that's some, so I'm going to leave it at that. Let's see if I can manage to just quickly stick a border around before my phone decides to beep at me. This is speed doodling here now. Oh, the pressure. And then I'd quite like to put a couple of those gems down, but we will just see if the time, what time have we got? 40 seconds. 40 seconds, 40 seconds. Okay, can we get 3 down in 40 seconds? 1. Ooh. 2. 3. Woohoo! Right, and knock it back a little. Oops. That was just a bit too shiny. Right, done. And 7 seconds to spare. It's about to blip off just now. You get a little picture of my daughter there. There we go. Done. So I'm going to clear up the desk because we were allowed to clear between cards, and we'll start on card number 2. So I'm all ready for round 2. That's 15 minutes set, and let's press start. Right, so I'm going to start off by fussy cutting out these flowers, partly because how else are you actually supposed to use them, and partly because Dawn will say something like, even though this is a speed challenge, I bet you Julia will do some fussy cutting, because she always does. So don't know what Dawn will have done with these. I know she said she found it more challenging than she expected, so yeah, that's interesting. I might actually just go for a really clean and simple card here. I noticed that, because I think these are handmade, hand painted by Marty Lepowska, and obviously when she was hand painting them she had black splashes. So I'm just wondering whether to sort of shape these up and just keep it really simple. Now I don't think black ink was included, but I do have my black pen, so I could do like a few faux splashes maybe. But yeah, I'm thinking let's make ourselves a really simple card. Then I'll be well under time as well, which would be impressive. And then that would mean I would win. I know when I gave Dawn the time challenge, she was like, yeah, all I want to do is to make sure I win. Now I'm picking up this blue paper. I'm just going to tear a strip of that. I think I would have preferred it slightly more even than that, but hey ho, I can always even it up. Right, I'm going to tear this. And then I'm going to get my black marker and just, actually I'll tear some of that, that's a bit too wide. I'm going to get my black marker and just edge it slightly. Just because, as I said, we've got the black in that, in those flowers. Oops. So I think it'll just sort of tie that together quite nicely. And I'm going to get my glue and we'll just stick a strip of that down the side there. Like so. There we go. That's that one. And then let's just neaten that up. Like so. Right, then I think I'm just going to get the flowers. And we can have, I kind of want to 3D this one a little bit, so I'm going to cut into the petals a little bit. Like so. Now the other thing is, if I ruin it doing this, I still have to use it on the project, because if we touch it, we have to use it. Right. So, oh yeah, I like that 3D. I'm going to just do that with this one as well. Even if it's not overly accurate to the flower, it just gives it a bit of extra something or other. Right. I'll put those there like so. That one there. And this one here. Like so. And then I'll just stick that one flat. Like so. Okay. Maybe. What I will do, I think, is we'll just, because I don't know if because I touched that half of it I have to use it now. I don't know how, quite how. So what I'll do is I'll just stick it there. Right, like so. Then I'm going to grab my black Pro marker and I'm just going to do a few faux splatters. As I said, I just think it sort of ties in with how Marta's coloured those particular flowers. I think it sort of suits it. So I'll just put some faux splatters in there, and then I prefer this card. I'm liking this one a lot more. Right, and let's do some faux stitching. Oops. Okay, I've gone quiet. It's because I'm concentrating. Okay. I think once you stick a doodle border on something, it really always makes such a difference to your project. Just it helps to draw the eye in. Now, where did that? I'm going to have to be careful what I touch as I do this, I think. Yeah, that's the one I want. That'll thank you. So we will straighten up that. And I'll cut that down as well. And then let's turn this into a bit of a banner. I've not got that overly straight, but we can work on that. Try and get it slightly straighter. Okay, and then we can have that just like that. So let's just get a bit of black edging on this, because it wouldn't be me. It would not be me unless I had a black edging, let's face it. Right, there we go. And I'm just going to pop that in. I'm just going to chop a bit of this off. Just need it a bit shorter, I think. And we will pop that just there. And I think that's me done. Wow, that one was much less fraught. It's a shame it wasn't like, you know, I could go back to the other one and finish it so I was happier, but it was per card, so I don't know whether to, no, I'll stick it inside. There we go. So we've just got that there, and I still have 7 minutes and 33 seconds left. So I'm just going to clean up my desk now and show you both the cards together. Okay, so that is my 2 cards. I love this one. I think this is my favourite one. I like this one. I just feel it's still possibly missing something, and I'm not sure what, but yeah, it's alright. Yeah, so I can't wait to see what Dawn has done. I will be popping over there bang on 6 o'clock to see what she's done. Please do pop over and check out her channel as well. Thank you once again for joining us. Yeah, and I will be back with you with some more crafty goodness very, very soon. Okay, take care then, and goodbye.